Hello, my name is Marmara and I call my work core development. When I was 7 years old, on my first day at a new school, I was beaten in front of the whole school with a leather strap filled with lead. This was my punishment for talking during lunch, even though it was my first day at school and nobody had told me that it was against the rules. For the next 7 years, I witnessed boys being ruthlessly beaten every day. Sometimes they would be down on their knees, begging for mercy, and still the beatings would continue. I was so frightened that I zoomed through school. I know what it's like to be a high achiever, and I know what it feels like to be traumatized and driven by fear. I was consistently top of the class, and at the age of 14, I finished high school and was qualified for university entry. At that time, I was diagnosed as clinically depressed. I was prescribed a cocktail of antidepressant drugs, tranquilizers, and sleeping pills, and told by psychiatrists that I would be dependent on drugs for the rest of my life. Yes, at the age of 14. And for 12 years I was. I tried psychoanalysis at one time. I saw an analyst 3 times a week for 2 years, and nothing changed. I experienced no change until I discovered a form of therapy that enabled me to totally change my life. Within 3 months of having individual and group sessions in somatic and biodynamic psychotherapy, I was able to come off all of the drugs, and within 2 years my life had totally changed. I was so happy with the changes I made in my life and so impressed that I decided that this is how I want to work with people. What can be more exciting and fulfilling than seeing people change their lives from being stressed and generally unhappy to a life where they're happy, in good health, and doing what they love? So I trained in London in biodynamic psychotherapy with its creator, Gerda Boysen. My initial training was a 4-year course that was focused on my own process, on my own personal journey and that of the other course participants, and theory arising out of that. Rather than just getting other people's views by studying theory, therefore, our focus was on experiencing it for ourselves, going through the change process ourselves, finding out what it feels like, what was causing our stresses and dissatisfaction, and discovering how we can change this. This is what I mean by experiential and somatic learning, and this is what I can do for you. And this is how I work. Rather than looking for what's wrong with you, analyzing you, and giving you explanations and answers, I help you find out for yourself what you need to do to change your life. This is how I have been helping hundreds of individuals, couples, and organizations for over 30 years. Most people can benefit from these sessions, whether you're dealing with anxiety, depression, trauma, or some serious dissatisfaction, or if you want help to deal with the everyday stresses that we all experience, so you can lighten your load, be more relaxed, have more energy, and enjoy better health and well-being. If you're looking for help and wondering if this is the right thing for you, please give me a call and we can discuss it further. Thank you.